Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220, KHTS. Host Fred Arnold on the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. Joined by Arak with Scubatude.
That's me.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Fred.
So, went to Hawaii one time. My kids wanted to scuba dive, and my two brave ones said, "Let's do it, Dad." And so I learned how to do it there, and I wish I would have learned to do it much before that, because I was able to share a world underwater that they or myself had never seen.
Every diver's biggest complaint is that they didn't do it soon enough in life.
Right. What I can share experience with it was actually three of my kids, Alex, Katie, and Jack, got to experience that with me.
Oh, yeah.
And it was absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about getting scuba trained.
Okay.
Tell me more. How do you do that? You do it at the in Castaic, correct?
So we start in Castaic. Scuba training is really three phases. It's academics, confined water, and then ocean training. So academics now are all done online, so you can do it in the privacy of your own home, in your bathrobe, at your convenience, which makes it really, really nice.
Pajamas?
Pajamas. I love pajamas.
Yes, yes.
I have pajamas that are sharks, but that's beside
my onesie. Yeah.
Perfect.
So you can do that at home?
Right, and then you come in for a classroom session with us at the shop, and the day after that, we're up in Castaic at the Castaic Aquatic Center, beautiful saltwater heated pool. Mm-hmm. Learn everything you need to know and learn about scuba diving. And the following weekend, Saturday and Sunday, all day we're in the water at Catalina Island in a beautiful dive park on Avalon that's made just for scuba divers, and it's just fantastic.
And you're with other like-minded scuba divers, and they're all about that experience.
Absolutely. Everybody having a great time, everybody learning, and it's great.
So let's talk about getting certified. I'm sure there's different levels of being certified. Yeah.
Absolutely. There's the entry level, basic open water. At that point, once you're certified as an open water diver, you're certified to go out with another certified buddy and go dive. And then you can move on from there to advanced, rescue, specialties, including night and deep and dry suit. Scuba's really, really fun and interesting because you can go in any direction you want. Some people just love wreck diving. I do, because of the history of wrecks. So you can go and seek education and training in wreck diving and how to safely dive around wrecks. Other people just love photography.
When you said wreck diving, I'm going, okay, what does that mean? Got it. Okay, ships that have fallen or things to look at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's the history of it for me is fantastic.
Did I say ships that have fallen? Ships that have sunk, right?
You know, whatever.
Gone down to the bottom?
Yeah.
So let me ask you about fears, because there's that fear of confinement. You know, we breathe oxygen. There's not oxygen down there. Let's talk about the initial fear to begin with.
Well, two things. Number one is it's just a really foreign environment. And just as you said, we're used to having air available all around us, mm-hmm. and not just relying on that regulator in your mouth. But once you do it, once you realize that you can breathe, and not only can you breathe, but it's actually a little easier to breathe through a regulator. It's a little bit of forced air. You're not actually asking for the air. It's just kind of there when you want it. It really gives you a freedom underwater that we really don't have above water.
Mm-hmm. That sounds beautiful.
Oh, it is.
But initially it's that fear of the unknown.
And a lot of snorkelers will say that. I'm not sure if I want to try scuba diving. I've done, snorkeling, and I'm a little weary of what's underneath there. Because you don't know until you get there. But once you're down there, once you're underwater and you see what there is, it's no longer unknown.
The fear, right.
That fear is gone.
That fear goes away.
Absolutely.
Some of the dangers are really in the education of going down and coming up. The pressurization, is that what they call it, or where you go down and you go up and you're not supposed to fly? Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So there's a time that you don't want to fly after diving, and it's normally 12 to 24 hours, depending on how long you've been or how many days you've been diving. Mm-hmm. The problem is sometimes coming up too fast, but it's all training. It's just like saying, you probably shouldn't drive on the wrong side of the street. As we learn to drive, we learn the rules of driving, and typically we can drive relatively safely. Diving is a lot the same way, and it's really kind of a self-contained bubble. Most of the time when you're driving and an accident happens, we always know it's the other guy's fault. Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of other guys underwater. It's you and your ability. So as long as your training is good, solid, you follow the rules, you have a great time and you do it safely.
I love it. I was talking earlier segment today about playing to win.
Right.
And doing the training to go in the unknown is playing to win.
Absolutely.
And I love it.
Absolutely.
And that's what you do. You allow people to get out of their comfort zone, Learn something new and play to win.
Every single day.
Scuba groups, any out here?
Yeah, there are. Santa Clarita has a wonderful group. It's the Santa Clarita Dive Club. They meet once a month on Wednesday nights at a local pizza place, so it's a really good place to learn about diving, meet other divers, get together in buddy teams to go out and explore new dive sites or even old dive sites that you love, or during season even go out and get some lobsters to cook up for dinner.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Those who want to get your education, they go online, call you, how do they best get a hold of you?
To scuba dive and learn the train, you can call us at the shop at Scubatude. The number is 844-SCUBATUDE. The website, www.scubatude.com, or you can email me directly, Robert@Scubatude. I'd love to hear from people.
That's Scubatude, SCUBATUDE.
T as in Tom, UDE. Like
it.
an attitude with scuba.
Yep, and it's a good attitude. It's getting out of your comfort zone. Robert, Eric, thanks for coming in.
Fred, thank you so much.
Absolutely. I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. I'm your host, Fred Arnold, on AM 1220 KHTS.